going to be a bit of a crappy one. Favourite siege players, that being Pip and Joe. We've got be a little Mimi 1v1 here on Clubhouse. Go and see. Come and say hi. Let's go and see our first picks. Try and keep this as serious as possible, but fun fact, this will be like the least serious one we lasted. So we're going to be starting off with the cap cam picked out. I do apply. Right, okay, this stream, I do apologise, this setup is not at all ready for the stream, but we're starting off with the fuse and the cap can there, going into our first round of hostage, which will certainly make things slightly more interesting here. Just going to be seeing Fit there taken up with the cash room, start off with here, just reinforcing. Not expecting any decent setup, but of course I'm expecting 5 cap cans on one door here. Here we go. Nope, there's a barricade. Where's the cap can trap coming? The cap can trap has to be on its way. Let's see, we got one. Oh, we only got one, have we? No, surprise, surprise. We're not going. Remember, this is a 1v1 decided not based on who is the best player, but who is the best memer. That is the goal here, and that's the only thing here. Gonna be a significant impact there, taking about half of Fip's health there, bringing him down at 50 HP before the rounds even started. Biggest brain players here coming out from Gur. I'm so lonely. He's located hostage. Prep phase is just about over now, and we're gonna be moving straight into the X phase. There goes the dag. Oh, here come the backs. Here come the tea bags, and with that underway, we are going into our first round. Joe spawning in the warehouse, and likely going to be pushing it up through the wall. It is a question here whether Joe actually intends to win this round, or whether he just intends to fuse said hostage. He may do one, he may do the other. Let's go and have a look, shall we? And see what he does. Well, he's going to toss a fuse charge in, and going alongside with the hard breach charge, going to be synchronising it up. Fuse charge goes with hard breach charge, and explosions ensue. However, completely out of the range of Fip there. He's just going to be watching that server wall now. Second hard breach charge going live. First one got taken out by the cluster charge there. Second hard breach charge going up, being able to get a wall open and allowing Joe to rotate into the CCTV room. And the cluster charge is going on the wall for the Houston stairs there. He's going to be fusing that hostage. There goes the hostage. And look at that. A girl wins the first round based on a fused hostage. You can expect more plays like that tonight, folks, just with everything. Joe should go on the roof. That is a terrible idea, Liam. I'm going to let him know. But regardless, we're just going to... He's going to continue on and, of course, see how it occurs. We... make our way into round number 2 here, with one round in the side of Gur, and the rest of them just sitting there idly. You're going to be seeing Fuse being taken out by Gur, while Joe just sits there idly, probably allowing random to do the work, and he's likely going to end up with Jaeger, or he picks Jaeger right before the round ends. So he's going to be intended to stop the fuses there. Not that will have much effectiveness, but you know what, it sounds weird, but we'll allow it, and we're going to be seeing the exact same standard cache setup here. Just Joe trying to stop the hostage being fused so he can flex those oh so precious rainbow skills. Because we all know that's exactly what he has. Precious, precious rainbow skills. Just... one of the really interesting things about these ones is these two players are not very equally skilled. Joe should be in the books to win this. However, if the memes come out strong, it's all about memes. It's equal games. Fip's just located the hostage there as the end of the prep phase draws near. Joe reinforcing absolutely everything. Unaware that, of course, Jaeger brings the hard breach charges as well as those cluster charges, which can penetrate through all those hard surfaces. Saying that, Fip's bought the breach charges. He ain't getting through those hard walls, I'll tell you that. He's going to have to go through the barricades. Nice ass. Thank you very much. Pip giving us all a little bit too much information there. Is he going to take out the default cam up there on the left now? No, he's not. Just going to completely ignore it and move up onto the balcony there. Connecting up 90. Likely going to blow open that soft wall, or is he going to head up to the roof? He's going to be on his way to the roof. Joe just idling by the hostage with those ADS devices and barricading himself in the room. He wants that fuse to come in. He's going to play heavy anchor on this, with, of course, Fip slowly making his entry on the left side, northeast side of the map. Now it's just a matter of time before he gets in and Joe's able to start securing some rounds. There comes the breaching charge. comes the breaching charge. Balcony walls open, and Fip's going to start swinging in there, checking up everything. He's going on the bed. He's going to be moving up into the gym, and likely going to be rotating up through here. Cluster charge. Second cluster charge going up into the bedroom, and off it goes. It'll have absolutely zero effect on the map currently. Yep, Joe just falling back slightly and letting Fip go ham while sitting there in CCTV, likely texting people in the middle of a 1v1. Welcome to the Memetastic 1v1s. Joe peeking outside there. He's going to go for a run out, it seems. However, Fip is going to get his first cluster charge going down on the hostage. However, Joe runs out there. There's a very sweaty little 1-out 1v1. Completely misses, however, Fip is able to take a little bit off his health there. First cluster charge completely disregards the hostage, and Fip's actually able to somehow lose that. And I would agree with Fip there. Good. Somehow losing that to the run-outs from Joe there. And just putting this first round into the name of I'm So Lonely. 1-1. Round 3. Again, one of the only things with this is, of course, it's stupid rules. So people will be watching this on different times and different, what should we call it, they're flipping rounds every time. I do apologise for the shit casting. I'm too tired to actually be doing this properly, and also I'm supposed to be quiet while I was asleep, so yeah, it's not less casting, but deal with it. Joe going, oh, actually, that's Fip actually going for his prime location, exactly where he wants to be, in the strip club there. Just going to be, you know, right where the hostage needs to be, right next to that pole. This site's always a bit more of an interesting one, and for the first time in a while, we've not seen a not fuse pick on attack. Joe going to be instead deciding to bring out the Amaru pick, which will be quite an interesting one when you think of it, when you consider things, as Pip's on the bottom floor, and there's no actual windows really anywhere near Joe on the map. The only window there really is that bar window here. Other than that, there's not really anything for Joe to use that Garrow hook on, so he might find his ability choices near useless. Joe's been unable to find the hostage, so instead he's going to be running the map completely blind, seemingly thinking the hostage is in the basement. However, that is just going to burn time off the 3-minute clock of the round. He knows exactly. Yeah, he does not know where the hostage is. Instead, he's going to be tunnelling through that basement, just realising that there's nobody down here, nothing down him, and instead just making his rotating all the way back up to those bar stairs. Oh, checking his corners, checking his nose. I think he's worked out it's in the strip club, hopefully, by now. Or he's not, and he's going to go completely the other direction and head towards the garage. Fip just securing it down on site, as seems to be typical in this 1v1. Joe making a lot of noise on that hatch and not taking it out. Fip, of course, is just still sitting there on site, with Joe completely on the other side of the map, totally oblivious to Fip. He's just going to be running through again, downstairs floor. There's no one down there, but instead Joe just seems to want to make a rotate back upstairs, up onto those central stairs once more, and ready to swing out onto that bar. He's running out of time here, folks. He's half of the rounds burnt out almost now, and he's still yet to even locate the hostage or make a dent in Fip's defense. Admittedly, he's not letting up much map control here. Fip, he's just anchored down on site, not intending to reach. However, Joe spotting the reinforcement little holes. He knows where the hostage is now, and it's now just a case of hello. They see each other. Fip is just going to be baiting Joe out there with a couple of shots. Joe trying to use the Garrow hook, realising he's not going to be able to, and instead decides to pop a Gon 6 into the room. Hit Phipps with the Gon, does absolutely nothing. Joe losing a chunk of his HP, and Fip just completely missing there as Joe swings in and takes him out to win the second round in the name of I'm So Lonely. Grr. Is losing here, folks. Losing gunfights that should be won, and just failing utterly, miserably. Right, we move on to round 4 here, folks. We've got Thermite versus and the Clash pick finally comes out. I was waiting to see how long it would take Joe to swing onto the Clash, and Fip here just talking like he's smoking weed as we're doing this 1v1, which I could probably confirm with a 50% possibility that he probably is doing. Anyway, Clash is just going to be reinforcing everything. The key with the Clash is to bait the attacker there into shooting the hostage, which might happen, but instead Joe's just going to opt for the corner method, it seems, here. And hide. Fip is just about to go in there into the bedroom and locate the hostage. There you are. Nothing out of the ordinary. 2-1 in the name of I'm So Lonely, round 4. Let's see where things go. Right, get into it. Let's get into the spicy life of Clash. Spicy life of Clash, should I say. Fip going to be making an entrance seemingly on the construction wall there, using one of those exothermic charges that are oh so precious on the soft wall. However, he won't have much use for them outside of that. He's going to instead seemingly be planting it on the wall as going to be doing it, and then seemingly going to ready to make his entrance through construction. However, that explosion very much gives his location away from Joe. Joe knows likely what angle he's coming in from now. Fip just going to have to get in through construction. Only make his way through. He's going to have a quick sweep of Clash, nothing in there, so he's just going to move on through construction, where he will be greeted with the very angry Malteser known as Clash. Smoke grenade goes out, not really going to do a whole lot against the Clash. Joe instead going to be using that aggression just to push forwards. Fip just slowly having his health chipped away there by the Clash, seemingly not knowing much to do about it. Just a game of cat and mouse now, really. Fip's just backing off, making all turning away, and it's just a case of Joe having to do something. Fip's gonna... Joe being able to do the turtle with the knife on the Clash there. Professional Clash players coming out here. Good meme, though. That melee did look a bit funny. Hello. You do suck at it, Jake. You should come and play us sometime. We're having a banging time. We're not having a banging time here. I'm just literally just agreeing to this. I didn't really want to do this, but here we are doing this. I promise you, if we do a 2v2, it'll be more views. That's which is why you should come and join, because then there'll be more people to play with. You should come and join. Nudge, nudge. Cap can. And what we getting from Joe here? We need more people. Casting's boring, man. It's 1v1s. I need more people. More people. It's not about winning. It's about having fun, my dear. That's what matters. We're going to be seeing the Habana. Yeah, right, Joe's getting sweaty, is he? He ain't playing this. He ain't playing this. Not fun anymore. He's playing a sweaty Betty card. Sweaty Betty card comes in. I don't care if you die. It's about the fun. I do apologise if the stream's on like a 10-second, 20-second delay. But it's all about the fun. It's all about the fun factor. And at the end of the day, most of what we do is play customs. And I don't know if you've been watching Fip, but it's not like there's exactly any great competition. Like, look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh my god, look at him snap on that joke. Sorry, Fip, I feel really bad because he's probably going to watch this and realize I'm taking the piss. You'd be flattened, it's fine. It's all about a bit of fun. It's fun and games, my friend. Fun and games. Is Fip going for a run out? Fip going to be going for a run out with the cap can, or is he just taking it down? I mean, the Vitchaz is a very strong weapon, so it wouldn't surprise me if he's just going to be holding the garage angle there, hoping that Joe might be able to just be caught off guard. However, Joe's got other ideas. He's going to be breaching that server wall, considering he's got the fidget spinner launcher. Or is he going to... Oh, he's going... No, I know what he's doing. Joe's got... Isn't Joe always sweaty? Yep, that's pretty much used to it. Anyway, the gunfight's going to be starting there. Fip able to chip away just over 25% of Joe's health and just keeping watch on that garage door. Joe just instead going to be rappelling up and then going for the sweaty upside down rappel angle, but realising it's actually not doable on there. And hello, Fip just going for a run up there, narrowly missing the sightlines of Joe. And instead, Joe just watching that angle with an absolute thing from a Fip does not know he's directly above him. This could end very quickly if Fip makes the wrong run out here. Instead, Fip's just going to choose to rotate back into the safety of the map and go out the alternate method. First set of X-Kairos coming out there onto the double fidget spinner launchers getting launched. Again, Joe just trying to bait that run out from Fip. However, it's not going to work, and instead Fip seems to be going out an alternate angle, which Joe seems to be able to hear, but never, and just doesn't even know where Joe is. Just Joe running straight into Fip just running straight into Dynamo. So Joe's got some god strat. Actually, this is one of the strats he was trying to do. I think his original plan was if you split the X-Kairos into 2, so you can actually fire them in 9 separate places, and then you detonate them all at once, and because 9 different things are exploding, you never know which angle he's actually going to be at. It's one of the strats I learned. Joe kind of picked it up from me, actually. It's quite a good strat, actually. It's quite a good meme 1v1 strat. It's not too effective in practical play because you can't really... It defeats the point of hard breach of getting through those walls because it only opens up murder holes. But it's actually quite good when all you need to do is secure one frag to get the dub. Whereas obviously in a public game, there's a bit more to do than just one frag. Anyway, round 6 now. 4-1 in the favour of Joe. Fip only been able to secure that first round there. He's got to get his game on and getting up to be able to have any chance of securing these next... Be have any chance of walking home from this. And instead, Joe is just going to be doing the good old hide in the corner mirror strat. This is an infamous one. Without the outline on, I assure you, he's a bit harder to see in that corner, and players often just tend to miss it. The question is, does Fip notice this? And no, instead Joe's going to be trying to find a higher angle to do it upon. There you are, he's going to be hiding in the corner there with the TV. Just sit there, hoping someone comes into his room. Little death trap, and this is what Joe will see the entire round. He ain't going to move. Oh, he's going to keep moving. He's going to try and find a better spot to do it in. While Joe keeps trying to find spots to hide the waffle in, Fip's going to be start making his advance onto the map and be making... Just going to be getting there. Reaching up on the blue stairs. I don't even know. What is the call out to this corner of the map? It is psychological. That's what a lot of Rainbow is. Psychological warfare into the garage storage, apparently, making its way down. I call these blue stairs. They're blue. They're blue stairs. Blue stairs, blue corridor, garage ladder. That's what I call it, blue stairs. We'll go with blue stairs. It is called blue stairs. Look at me go. Anyway, Fip making his breach down onto the blue stairs there. Just getting through utility, into the arsenal room, blitzing through it, not actually noticing anything in there, and instead just going to just be checking it out. Nothing in there. Joe just hiding in the corner with a Vector. Not the Vector, it's the shotgun actually. And instead going to just be hiding behind the blue boxes. Fip knows he's in here somewhere. Question is, does he use his drone or does he just completely ignore Joe? And instead they just walk past each other without actually noticing anything. Now the thing is here, if Joe initiate the gunfight here, he's just going to be totally... Fip has not checked behind the bar though, which is a crucial error because for all we know, Fip could very much, any second, Fip could just swing around and whip Joe out of commission here. It's all about the fun. I assure you, it's a bit of fun. It could get very lucky and spray through the wall, but it doesn't seem to be what he's going to do here, and instead he's just going to continue running around. Well, 1 minute 16 on the clock. Fip's just slowly dibbling around, not actually too sure where Joe is. It seems Joe also just hiding behind the bar, waiting for Fip to make an advance. I can see what happens here, however, it is just seemingly going to be a very one-sided battle with Fip just checking everything. Fip seems to be convinced Joe's away from the objective site, which obviously is not the case, however. He's not going to be using those drones, so instead he's just going to be slowly making a mess of things, and Fip seemingly deciding he's going to finally try. He's going to check the arsenal room again, however, to no avail. He's just watching that hostage, eyes on it. He knows what he's going to do. He has to commit. He's got 30 seconds on the clock. He's got to start committing to something now. Because currently nothing's even been made in 2.5 minutes of just sitting here waffling. Here comes Fip into the objective, going to swing for the hostage. Hostage is grabbed, and there goes Joe with the hostage. Actually missing Fip entirely, and just because he goes for the fight, Joe is able to win it. It would have kept running, he would have had that run, but no, he has to go for the fight and absolutely lose the hostage. A shame. That could have been a very easy round in the side of Gur, but instead just crucial mistakes there, just flooring it out to the side of I'm So Lonely. Well, 5-1 round 7. This is, unless it goes to overtime, in which case it is infinite. This is a first to 7 game, so we will be playing this on a first to 7 basis. 5-1 in the favour of I'm So Lonely. Relying on that tried and tested Capcan pick, and going to be going against the pick of Joe, which is going to be Yana. Going to be evidently pulling out some more psychological warfare that we also love to see here from Joe, because we know he can do it, and this is where it gets interesting. Yeah, start off round 7. Fip just going to be spraying hostage down apparently and getting out of the strip club as soon as he can do. Alright then, well that's round 7 for you folks. As you can see here is the wonderful timeline for the map. As you can see, this is now match point. That yellow dot there indicates a potential end for the round. So this would mean that now at the end of the first half, where it's not the first half anymore, is it? It's no, 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 no. It means that Joe just has to take one more round. Vip has to take a lot more rounds. Vip has to get it to 6 rounds. He has to win the next. He has to win the next 5 rounds consecutively to have a winning chance, and then he goes on to infinite overtime. Oryx versus Ash. Vip getting a more aggressive play, like he's ready to actually start trying here. Joe's just going to be going for the Oryx pick. I think he's going to be going for some Ramar Dash kills here, which, not going to lie, are going to be fun to see. Is he going to be hiding in the bathroom trying to spring out on Fip? Is that his plan? Tossing the proximity sensors there on the doors. No, when Fip's going to be coming in. And Fip instead just AFK on the drones with not a lot to do. Joe just sitting in the bathroom. It seems these two have lost all focus in taking this tool seriously. Joe likes Fip likely knows where he is. Joe very much. He's just waiting in the bathroom. I think Fip knows it's all over and done with for now. Yeah, so after a very uneventful prep phase. Or Joe was just seemingly trying to hide his pick. If that is what he's trying to do there, just to hide that pick from Fip, so Fip doesn't know what he's exactly going up against. However, little does Joe know, Fip's not even using his drone. He's just AFK in the drone phase. And AFK full stop, I guess. Oh, never mind, there he goes. He's back in it. He's back in it, and he's just looking like playing like an absolute bot. No sprinting, no aiming, no nothing. Just moving towards the map and gonna see how many points he can secure. He's gonna be seemingly repeating that strategy of making an entrance here on the construction wall. Just pop it open, push in like an absolute bot. Pop open the barricade, and then hopefully he'll switch to his primary weapon and try and get some kills. However, I don't think that's the plan from Joe there. Fip's just going to get it open in about 3, 2, 1. He's going to pop it now. Or he's not. Using that last hard breach charge there to just bash around there to just kind of decide which wall he wants to open. However, he doesn't realise what breach charges. He said he's going to open up the office wall and rotate on in to the office and then swing around watching the bedroom door. However, the bedroom door is very open. And hello, he's right there in front of Joe's line of sight. However, I think Joe wants to go for the Ramar Dash kill here, which admittedly will be quite a spectacle to see if he can pull it off. Fip just needing to pre-fire the balls, and Fip's actually able to secure it around there. Joe just running straight into his line of sight and his gunfire and just taking him down. Just ruthless shot on there. Ruthless lucky shot from Fip there, able to plug us into round 9, although I still don't think it will be enough for Good to win it all out, because he's got to win a bunch of rounds consecutively. Unless Joe throws really, really hard, he ain't going to be able to get anywhere beyond a 6-2. However, 2 rounds is better than 1 round 1 in it all for good. It's about clutching at straws now and winning what you can. First smoke, toxic smoke there going out, bring those toxic babes, which one misthrow could result in a very dead hostage. Which I don't know why, I can foresee it happening. I can foresee a very dead hostage. And Joe bringing the Nomad, just seemingly want to just throw Fip around a little bit, seems to be able to want to do. He's just going to toss Fip around and see what kind of a meme he can make out of it. Not that I blame him at all, really. He's just going to put that right next to the hostage. One misclick, and there goes the fucking, there goes his game. Not exactly sure what Fip's strategy is here, but I think he's just contemplating whether he wants to gas the hostage or not. Is he going to do it though? Psychological warfare, I guess. I guess Fip's willing to throw the game just so Joe doesn't get to kill. I mean, strategy. Choice strategy, not one I would say is particularly effective, but, you know. Does it matter really? It's, at the end of the day, it's what Fip prefers, and sure, we can go for it. There we are. Into the action phase we are a go. Joe just still trying to hunt that hostage down again. Same mistake he made in that first round. Completely not checking the strip club at all. Completely missing this portion of the map, though in all fairness, there's never actually any action in this side of the map. It really only exists for roamers to have a bit of map control, especially on the bar side. Otherwise it really, I don't really see too many people in strip club all that often. However, Joe here is just about to find Fip. There's the picture of the lady, and Joe's found the objective. Yeah, that's it. Fip's gonna notice him. There he is. He found him, and Joe's buggering off and hiding away. Oh, Joe knows where Fip is. He's gonna go for him now. He does got to go all the way across the map. This is one of those times actually I'd like to point out. Look at Clubhouse is one of the better maps in this game. It's a very good map. 11 out of 10. out of 10 would recommend. Anyway, Joe's got the marker on the hostage now. Fip just missing the drone there, and let's get into the round. Joe rotating down onto the bottom of the map, going to be seemingly going to have a look on that external wall to see if he can make an entry point from there. However, not going to be able to due to reinforcements. I said he's going to be making a rotate onto stripper corridor, and just going to be checking the bathroom very briefly. Just he knows Fip's probably not in there by now. Played the anchor game for the past year, and hello, they see each other. Or Fip sees Joe and completely whiffs. Oh god, he's whiffing. He takes a bit, chunks off a bit of Joe's health, but isn't able to actually secure the frag. Now the problem is Fip and Joe are very close to one another now, and of course Joe with those air jabs are just going to be very, very lethal. I think Fip well knows Joe goes anywhere near those, and it's going to be a head-and-head gunfight, but Joe's going to be overtaking it, meaning he can secure the map 7-2-2 in a Meme-Invitational. Fip being upset he didn't get to commit a war crime on that poor little hostage. He's going to be able to secure the map. Well, I do apologise for the shit casting. I'm supposed to be being quiet for starters. I'm tired as shit, and it's a 1v1, which makes it impossible to actually do anything good on. But I hope there was some entertainment value here. Thank you for watching.